Hello, friends, and this is Lisa Maynard. I am live. color. So we're going to stamp that. And then on our other blue balloon, we're going to go ahead and ink this up, and we're going to go ahead and add some stars to this. Now, I'm going to try and not get my head in here and make sure that I have this on the balloon. And we're just going to add some stars to that blue balloon, just like that. Perfect. So cute. I'm going to go ahead and close this up so I don't get my hands in it. Now, this piece is going to go on our card base. So what I'm going to do, and it pops up. So we're going to go ahead and take our Stampin' Dimensionals, and we're going to add some to the back of this. Now, obviously, I didn't add any to the back of it to begin with because I wouldn't have been able to stamp. And I like to use quite a few. So I've layered this quite a bit here. So we're going to go ahead and pull these off very quickly. I really like this set. It's got some gold foil in it. It's just very, very cute. And like I said, it matches and coordinates so well with those gift bags. Now we're going to go ahead, and hopefully you can see, and I'm not keeping this out of your way. We are going to try and center this top to bottom, left to right, and just give it a nice little press right like that. Now we're going to go ahead and add our leather balloons with our Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And we're just going to see where these strings, or the lines, the gold lines, if you will, direct us to where we put these cute little balloons with the gold foiled stars on our card. So we're going to put another one right there. And the final one, there's a little line right down in the middle there, and we're going to add that right like that. Isn't that adorable? So cute. Super cute. Thanks, Vanita, for joining. I'm glad you did. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to be able to find me. I started late. Things have been crazy, but we're just going to keep going here. So we're going to go ahead and add some of these little tiny dots, and they're in the colors in the card. Azure Afternoon for sure. I think there's soft seafoam. I'm not really sure what that other pinky red color is, but we're going to add those little embellishments right there. And there, I almost forgot, we have to add one more element to this card. This is some stickers. It's gold foil sticker, and we're going to take this off just like that. And this is going to go on our box, and it's going to outline it and make it the present, just like that. Super cute. That's super, super cute. I love it. Adorable. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to the next card. I've got all my parts and pieces. We're going to fold it in half. I'm going to go ahead and burnish it with my bone folder. And I'm sure you people that watch me every week get tired of me saying that, but we like to burnish it to make it nice and flat. Now, this piece is going to, I put the tear and tape on here. If you watch me in the past, I'm going to do a little trick with my bone folder, and I'm going to go ahead and rub over that tear and tape. And as you can see on this spot, I didn't get it exactly flat. So this is going to help flatten that out. And the reason I'm doing this is because then when I come in with my Take Your Pick tool, the backing, the tape, the paper backing comes off so easy. Just wham, bam, and we're done. And that's rolling all over. So let's bring this back in here. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to center this star layer on top of our card base. And it's going to be flat just like that. Now, I've already, again, put the dimensionals on the back. So this is our next element to this little card. And again, it would go so perfect with this bag. Look at that. Super cute. And we're going to go ahead and put this right here. Now, that other set obviously came with some little cards, but you could add more cards. You could use different cards. I've already stamped the happy birthday on here. Put two Stampin' Dimensionals because this is going to straddle that. So we don't want them all the way across our sentiment piece. We're just going to put them on the ends. Come in here and try and center that on both sides and put it right about there, just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and come in with some more of these cute little glossy flat dots and add a little bit more pizzazz to this card by just putting a few here and there. And this one, because this is the soft seafoam base, we're not going to add any soft seafoam little dots to this card because you wouldn't really be able to see them. So we're just going to stick with the blue and the reddish pink. So there we go. Have our second card. Super cute. I love it. They're very, very cute. Very cute. All right, let's finish up with our last card, bringing in the pieces. And it's just a very simple blue base. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish this. Now this is going to be a landscape card, if you will. So we're going to go like that. And then again, with the candles, I've already put my Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this. So we're going to go ahead and bring these back, take these backings off, not bring anything in. We're going to take these backings off just like this. Oh goodness. And then we're going to lay this on the card. They don't want to come off tonight. All right. And then we're going to come in just like so and get it fairly straight back and forth like this. And that looks pretty good. And then just give it a nice little press. Again, this has the tear and tape on it. So I'm going to go ahead and press that down with my bone folder and then pop that right off of there super quick. And then we're going to go ahead and come in and layer this piece. The dogs are barking because I think someone is at the door. We're going to layer this piece right here. Of course, the dogs would bark tonight because why else would they not bark? All right. And then the happy birthday. We've got our Stampin' Dimensionals, and that's going to center right in that gold layer, just like so. We're going to center that just like that. Boom. And then to finish this card off, we're going to go ahead and add just a couple, or actually just one of each color dot on the sentiment piece. Grab that and right there, and add another one right there, just like that. And there, my friends, we finished them off. We've made 3 cards in about 15 minutes. Now, again, I prepped all this ahead of time, so it would probably take you a little longer, maybe a half an hour at the most. But that's not a super long time to make 3 amazingly cute cards for birthdays. I'm going to go ahead and bring these back in. And the envelopes, again, super cute. I love how they coordinate. So that is our kit for this week. It is called, again, I want to keep saying Birthday Bash, but it's not Birthday Bash. It is the Brightest Birthday Kit. The Birthday Bash is the ones with those gift bags, which are those right there. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I apologize that I had technical difficulties and you're not going to see my face, obviously, but we'll be back next week with another project. And I have I have 4 new kits, 2 that just came out. 2 just came out actually in March. 2 more are going to come out in April. But I'm really excited to do these next 4 kits. So hopefully we'll get those done before the next paper pumpkin comes out. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Thank you for watching me. Have a wonderful evening. I apologize. I will get this fixed by next time. I'm going to put the link in the comments to this kit if you'd like to purchase it. Very inexpensive way to make 9 birthday cards that you would use for anyone. They could be for anyone. So with that, I'm going to close up and I'm going to wish you all a wonderful week. Take care, and we'll see you next week, friends. Bye.